juice? Who's got the juice? Smooth.
I'm a better car engine than you. Hello, my juicy friends out there. Whether you come from that way, I think I looked at the camera and hello! Hello, my juicy friends out there. Whether you come from that way or that way in the side of the globe, it doesn't matter. You've all got the juice. Now, who is ready for some danger? As there is probably a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some Ducktales. Woo! Every day they're out there making. As today we're going to be talking about. I don't even think I got that in shot. As today we're going to be talking about Ducktales Remastered for the PS3. Because Ducktales is the bomb. Everyone loves Ducktales, and I only literally heard today that they're going to do a remaster of it in 2017 of the actual show. So if they do that, I'm going to be so hyped. Because Ducktales is the best. Woo! For those of you who may not know, Ducktales was a cartoon show within another show called the Disney Afternoon, alongside many other shows including Chip and Dale and Darkwing Duck! When there's trouble you call DW, which is another ducktastic cartoon.
Let's get dangerous.
Now this era of Disney was before my time really, as the last episode aired in 1997, and by that point I was only 1 year old. And that's too young to start watching DuckTales! Woo! So I never actually started watching the show until late 2014, I believe. I am nearly a full-grown woman, and I've just admitted that I started watching DuckTales in 2014. And then they made a game for DuckTales for the NES in 1989 to 1990, which was a huge success and is still popular today. I mean, I'm sure when I even mentioned DuckTales earlier in this video, you all went, "Oh my god, I used to play this game all the time on the NES. Oh, I loved it, it was so badass." But then in 2013, they decided to remaster this platformer for the 7th generation of gaming. Now before people get excited, I will not be comparing the NES version to the remastered version. I mean, I've never played the NES version, so it won't be fair, and this review will be solely based on the remastered version, so I'm really sorry, but it won't happen! But I have watched every episode of the show, and I have played the game multiple times. Also, before you start worrying, this isn't every episode of the show, this is only the first 20, and I didn't realise that this is actually involved with this, so I got this for $7.99 and I got this for 20p, so this is 20p I could have saved. But I'm willing to spend 20p on DuckTales, so you know it's fine. So put your money in your money bins, as we're going to be delving into DuckTales Remastered. Woo! DuckTales Remastered is a 2D platformer where you run around going on different adventures to find
treasure! Lots of treasure!
The Beagle Boys,
who, if you can't tell, are the bad guys because they look like robbers.
were not only trying to get Scrooge's money like they always try and do, the little rapscallions, but they were also trying to obtain a very old painting. So Scrooge is like, "Oh, why would those lads try to get this old painting?" I'm sorry, I can't even do a Scottish accent. But then old Scroogey discovers that this painting was actually a treasure map! Say what? So Scrooge being Scrooge says, "I need more money, lads!" And so off he goes to different areas to find the hidden treasures. The Amazon, Transylvania, the African mines, the Himalayas, and the moon. No, not Button Moon, that would probably make a lot more sense though, as he's a flipping dack. But no, the actual moon. We're off to Button Moon to follow Mr. Spoon, Button Moon.
This last treasure can't be right. Yeah, there's no mountain on Earth that's that high.
Yes, Louie, that's because we're going to the moon.
You mean the moon?
Yes, the moon! Moon! So within each level, you either have certain things you need to find until you can reach the final section of the level, or you have a goal that you need to try and reach, and then you can fight the final boss. Now, despite this being a Disney game and some people saying, oh, a Disney game, this will be for babies because Disney is a cartoon and I'm too grown up for that. This game, it's not easy. Well, I found it tricky anyway, but then again, 2D platformers aren't always my strongest forte when it comes to video games. Oh my god, I should have... No! I'm blind!
What are you going to do? That's fine, you got unlimited, right?
What the shit? What the shit? You have to... What?
You have to jump.
Now, most of the time, you have 2 lives and 3 chances to get hit within a level. Unless you're a complete and utter boss at this game, and so you can save up all the lives you find, which are usually provided to you by Mrs. Beakley.
Mrs. Beakley, now where did you come from?
Why, from home, of course.
Fair play. And find all of the secret hearts so you can take more hits. You can earn your hearts back by eating ice cream, which I am begging is a reference to...
A sea monster ate my ice cream!
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 A sea monster
Ate my ice cream! Or you can regain your hearts fully by eating cake! 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 Now, despite the enemies not being the smartest villains in the world... Oh, when I get that Scrooge, he will wish that he had never been born. Oh, hang on a minute. Boom! They are persistent. I mean, look at how many Amazon tribesmen want me dead. They really want to kill poor old Scroogey. Maybe that's because I keep on smashing them with my walking pogo stick. And you can also go invincible for a few seconds, and when you get these coins, you run around going, "Roar!" I see what you did there, Trophy. You cheeky, cheeky Trophy. You can attack enemies either by jumping on them with your walking pogo stick, or you can hit rocks at them. Bop! Using the walking stick is so much fun, as you bounce about all over the place, and sometimes I got a bit carried away. In fact, I think I spent more time on the stick rather than actually walking, because walking's boring. And hitting enemies with rocks and other items is also fun because you're a duck playing golf with a rock to attack aliens. Can it get any better than this? Okay, so this is when the game, for me, is challenging. Not only are there platforming challenges that can really keep you on your toes, and as I said before, the enemies just want to eat you alive. But once you lose all of your lives, that's it. You do the whole thing again. Which a lot of games do, I know, I mean it's only common sense. But these levels aren't short. In fact, they're quite long. So there were many a time where I lost all of my lives and I was on the final boss, and after you go through all of the platforming trials and tribulations and then learn that you have to do everything all over again, this can really pluck your tail feathers. But at the same time, I do love a good challenge, so let's go game, bring it on! The treasures you find then find their way to Scrooge's money bin. Which I couldn't get footage for, as something happened later on in the game which I don't want to spoil, so, you know, I'll just quickly put these here instead. Now you've probably noticed this, but as you play through the levels you also collect loads of gems which are worth a lot of blooming money. Money is power! Every hour, money is such a beautiful word. Because one thing we all know about Scrooge McDuck is that he doesn't have a lot of money. And with all the money you find, you can pay for extras, such as background art and character designs, which I think is a really nice feature because, look at it, it looks so nice. Right, you guys, I think I'm gonna have to get something off my chest. I mean, I've been holding this back from the very get-go of this review, and I don't think I can hold it back anymore. Disney. Disney, 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 and Disney, 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 Disney. Disney. Look at it. There's a Disney. He's a Disney. That's a Disney. Oh, it just looks so Disney. I love it. This game is really clean. I mean, I remember when I first played this, I believe one of the first things I thought was, whoa, crap, this is crisp. And it is so nice to see our beloved DuckTales characters look so good. The characters have simple animations, but it works so well.
Launchpad. I told you to land in the center of the mountain range, not in the center of a mountain.
This isn't Quantic Dream. This is DuckTales. And if you ever want any tips on how to become a Crash Bandicoot, Just listen to Scrooge McDuck, as I swear he is the king of banter.
We've got to save him!
Do we really? Launchpad, were you dropped on your head much as a child?
I think those aliens wanted to suck out my brain and make an army of Fenton clones.
They'd soon learn that one of you is one too many.
It could be dangerous, McDuck. You go first.
Okay, followed closely by Glumgold.
Hurry up, I'm growing old. Just not as old as you.
But I even made banter myself within this game because, what can I say? I'm a Bantosaurus Rex. Nah, I'm sure he's fine. Sorry, what was that? I don't think I can hear you over these rocks. Oh, what? I'm stuck with the kids? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But not only do the characters look lush, but the worlds do as well. I mean, look at the Amazon, the Himalayas, Mount Vesuvius, which by the way is the final level which leads to the final boss. So there's actually 6 levels. And will you just look at space?
So much space, need to see it all.
Hang on a moment. What was that sound? That music? No. No way. Okay, so you guys know how I said I knew absolutely nothing about the NES version? Well, that was a little white lie, as I do in fact know one thing about the NES version before I even played this version. The soundtrack. And personally, I much prefer the remastered versions compared to the NES versions. I am on the moon, holy crap, I'm on the blooming moon. I just love this song and my god, I'm on the moon, blooming moon. This soundtrack is just so bloody good. I mean, do I need to say more? Just listen to it. It's so clean. Oh, it just makes me so happy. And you know what? I think I've run out of things to say about this game. Oh, Magic of Dispel turns up at one point. She likes to laugh a lot. And the final boss is Count Dracula. But a duck. Sorry guys, but Count Dracula was already taken.
Wah! Wah! Wah!
Oh, but one thing I did enjoy in this game was giving the enemies their own voices. Burp, 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 ah, 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 burp, 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 burp. And that's Ducktales Remastered for you. To sum it up, it's fun, it's challenging, it's funny, and it's just so clean. I mean, you could chuck this in the dirtiest place on the planet, rub up the dirty walls, and then it would all be spotless, and the game wouldn't even have a single scratch on it. It has definitely got the juice. I can't recommend it enough if you do like a good platforming challenge. Well, and for me, everything DuckTales related has got the juice, so yay! And really, I think we all should just praise Scrooge McDuck. I mean, he is our money-loving angel. I love him. I know this wasn't the longest review I've ever done, but this is a game that's long for the challenge rather than the content. I mean, if you look at the content on its own, it's only 6 levels, and if you're pro at it, you can just go vroom. I mean, I think I spent like 2.5 hours to get me to the last level, so if you look at it that way, it's not that big of a game. And if you want to see me struggle through this game along with my pal Liam, who you've seen in many of the Professor Juice videos, I mean he's in a lot of them, then please go over to our Let's Play channel BuddyGames, where we talk over games and stuff, which you tend to do, as we will be playing this game in the new year under Liam's suggestion. He is completely under this channel's control, I just appear on it and talk. So if you do want to go check it out, click on BuddyGames and have a good old time. Well, I hope you have a good old time anyway, because if you don't, then it might be a bit bad. And because you guys have been so good to me this year, I wanted to end this video with a little surprise. Ah, surprises! I have no idea how this is going to go, but you know, let's just do it anyway, and hopefully you should find it fun. I'll find it fun anyway, but we'll find out. Bye guys! Surprise!
Surprise.
Okay. Followed closely by Glum Gold. Glum Gold. Followed closely by Glum Gold. Followed closely by Glum Gold. Followed closely by Glum Gold. Not Gum Gold. Followed closely by Glum Gold. Followed closely by Glum Gold. I said it really weirdly.